Shalom. So, this morning I just wanted to talk about a dream that I had. And the last time I had a dream like this, I did not pray about it and I wound up being led astray. So, I've always been transparent. I believe in transparency. So, I'm going to be transparent about the dream I had last night because, again, the same thing, like, the enemy has no new tricks. It's the same crap, different toilet. And that is the truck that I am passing. Anyway, or it's passing me, I should say. Anyway, so in the dream, I remember that my father and I needed to get on a plane. We were going someplace. We were going to my native country, Germany. And I remember that there was something that I left that I needed to go back and get. We were in the airport. Something I left we need to go back and get. And he went on up ahead of me. And when I went to go get, like, I came back because I couldn't find how to get into the place that I needed to get into, get what I was looking for. I went back to this door that had the gate number on it. And a woman came up and she was like, "You can't get into there. I mean, you don't even have a mask, but that's not where you need to go." And I'm like, okay, well, I need to go. And I told her that I needed to go get this folder that was down the hallway somewhere, and I couldn't get in. So she lets me in, and as I'm looking for the folder, I realize it's in my hand. So that's first thing, okay? The second thing was when I came back to where I was, where there was the door that had the gate number on it. She gave me a mask, but then she told me that I needed to go over, like, she was like, "This is not where you need to be, you need to go over there." So I was like, okay, cool. And so I walked into this airport, but it looked more like a giant mall than anything. And I started asking the employees that work there how to get to this gate 15. I kept asking them. At one point, this woman pointed me over to this area where it was a bunch of people sitting down in this dark area. And across from them was like these red curtains that you would find in a theater. And I could see back behind it, it looked like, you know, something that you would go down to get onto a plane, but then again, it didn't. So I was like, nah, it didn't feel right with me. And mind you, the whole time in my head, I was like, call your dad. Now, anytime I dream about my earthly father in my dream, Ruach HaKodesh has already told me that he represents my heavenly father, Yahweh. So basically, I wasn't calling out to him. I was asking everybody else how to get to him, though, right? And then I looked down at this other part, and there was this giant stage, and the curtains had started to part. People were clapping, and people came out. So I was like, no, I don't need to be here. So I walked out of this door. And I was outside, and I saw these 3 female police officers. So I started asking them, I started telling them that I needed help. You know, can you help me get to gate 15? And they started running away while looking back at me. Like, they never said anything, but they were looking at me. And I started crying because I'm like, I could feel that I could feel the urgency. Like, this plane is going to take off sometime soon, and I don't know how to get to it. I don't know how to get to it. Where is it? And then I woke up. So first and foremost, first thing I did was pray. Because again, the last time I had a dream like this, someone came or someone was sent into my life and they led me off the path that I was on. So first and foremost, I took it as Abba showing me not to trust anyone. Because I was very trusting back then. I was extremely trusting back then. So first and foremost, it was to me. But then the second thing I heard Ruach HaKodesh say was, let them know that only I can get them to me. I mean, it makes sense because none of you know how to get to where I am right now. Only I can tell you how to get to where I am right now. So he's like, only I can tell you how to get to where I am. Let them know not to be distracted or entertained, because that's what was going on. There was a whole bunch of people in the airport that were trying to catch a flight. But these folks were sitting around busy being entertained. That's what the stage curtains, the opera curtains represented. A bunch of people sitting around being entertained. And I remember in the dream, I was like, no, I'm not supposed to be here. This is not where I'm supposed to be. So I already knew I was supposed to be there. The only thing I did wrong in the dream was I didn't call out to him. Now here's the thing. Here's the ironic thing. In real life, everybody that knows me knows that I have no problem calling out to Abba. The last time though, I never prayed against the dream, and then I wound up in the dream. Like the dream wound up coming true. So, I mean, not exactly the way it happened in the dream, but the concept of the dream, which was to distract me and pull me off the path, that is what wound up happening. So, like I said, don't be distracted. Don't trust any and everyone. Understand that only your Father can get you to Him. Only your Father can get you to Him. Okay? If you are not seeking out, crying out to the Father, you will not find Him. You will not get to where He is. And remember, in the beginning of the dream, I was where I needed to be. And I allowed someone to come and pull me off the path. Okay? And it was someone that appeared to work there. So, like I said, the dream is first for me, because basically somebody's about to come and try to pull me off the path I'm on, and that's not going to happen. Second of all, it's for you. Seek the Father. Only the Father knows how to get to the Father, okay? And you seek the Father by giving your life to Yeshua HaMashiach and accepting the free gift of salvation that He offered when He sacrificed His life on the cross, and then being filled with His Ruach, okay? All right, you guys. Have a very wonderful day today. I'm on my way to work, got called in. I love you. Just wanted to make sure I said that before I went to bed last night, I had actually prayed and asked Abba to show me if I was currently on the right path or if I had misheard Him, because I don't ever want to be walking on a path that's not of Him. And remember, in the dream, He showed me I was on the path, because there has been this voice that's like, no, you need to go back to what you were doing. That's what that file folder that I tried to go back to represented. And then once I tried to go back to the old way, the old false light that I had been walking in, thinking that I was walking with Him, right? He showed me all the entertainment, all the darkness that was that way. So it was Him answering my prayer in my dream and showing me that, no, you're currently on the right path. Stay on that path. All right, Shalom Aleichem.